What if you could attract everything you deeply desire into your life? What if your thoughts could literally shape your reality? This isn't wishful thinking or New Age mysticism. It's a universal law proven by quantum physics, explained by neuroscience and practiced by some of the most successful people throughout history. Steve Jobs, Oprah Winfrey, Jim Carrey, and countless others have used this one powerful secret, the creative power of thought. They understood something fundamental about how the universe operates, and they leveraged it to transform their lives completely. Your current life is the result of your past thoughts. The job you have, the relationships you're in, the bank balance. You see, all of it was created by the thoughts you held yesterday, last month, last year. If that's true, then your future life will be determined by the thoughts you choose to think. Right now, in this very moment. Welcome to this comprehensive guide to The Secret by Rhonda Byrne, a book that has transformed the lives of over 30 million people worldwide. We're not just summarizing the book. We're diving deep into why these principles work, what happens in your brain when you apply them, and how you can implement them starting today. In this unified guide, we'll explore the fundamental mechanics of the law of attraction, the neuroscience behind why it works, and the 5 powerful tools you can use to harness this law in your daily life. By the end, you'll have a complete understanding and a practical system you can implement immediately. Many people read The Secret and experience no change. Why? Because there's a massive gap between knowing something and doing something. This guide bridges that gap. We'll give you not just the what, but the why and the how. Part 1, Understanding the Law of Attraction. Chapter 1, The Fundamental Principle. The core of The Secret can be distilled into one simple sentence, like this is the law of attraction, the most powerful law governing the universe, as absolute and unchanging as the law of gravity, whether you believe in it or not, whether you're aware of it or not. This law is operating in your life right now, in this very moment, shaping your reality. Your thoughts are not merely fleeting mental events. They are energy. They are frequencies, much like radio waves. When a radio station broadcasts at a specific frequency, radios tuned to that same frequency pick up the signal. Similarly, your thoughts emit specific frequencies into the universe, and the universe responds by sending back experiences that match those frequencies. Think positive thoughts, and you emit positive frequencies that attract positive circumstances, people, and opportunities. Think negative thoughts, and you emit negative frequencies that attract negative experiences, obstacles, and setbacks. This isn't a moral judgment, it's simply how the universe operates, like a giant echo chamber, reflecting back whatever signal you send out. But is this scientifically possible? Can thoughts really influence physical reality? Let's explore what neuroscience has to say about this. Chapter 2, The Neuroscience of Attraction. Your brain contains a remarkable system called the Reticular Activating System, or RAS. Located in your brainstem, this network of neurons acts as a filter for the millions of pieces of information bombarding your senses every second. It determines what you notice and what you ignore. Here's a simple example. Imagine you start thinking about buying a red car. Suddenly you notice red cars everywhere on every street, in every parking lot. Did the number of red cars suddenly multiply? Of course not. They were always there, but your RAS wasn't filtering them into your conscious awareness. Once you focused on red cars, your RAS recalibrated. Okay, red cars are important now. Let me make sure you notice them. This is the neurological mechanism underlying the law of attraction. What you think about shapes what you perceive. What you perceive influences how you act. How you act determines your results. It's not magic, it's biology. A 2006 Harvard Medical School study demonstrated this beautifully. Researchers asked participants to search for specific words while scanning their brains. The results showed increased activation in visual processing areas associated with those exact words. Your brain literally finds what you're looking for. When you focus on problems, your RAS finds problems everywhere. When you focus on opportunities, your RAS reveals opportunities you never knew existed. Focus on scarcity, and scarcity is all you'll see. Focus on abundance, and abundance appears. This isn't about being blindly positive. It's about understanding that your thoughts literally create your experienced reality. The implications are staggering. You are not a passive observer of reality. You are actively constructing it through your thoughts, moment by moment, choice by choice. Chapter 3. The creative power of thought. Everything begins with thought. Look around you right now. Every human-made object you see, your computer, your phone, the chair you're sitting in, the building you're in, all of it started as a thought in someone's mind. The Wright brothers imagined human flight before building the first airplane. Steve Jobs envisioned a computer in everyone's pocket before creating the iPhone. Every invention, every work of art, every business, every achievement first existed as an idea, a thought, before manifesting in physical reality. If this is true for external creations, why would it be any different for your personal life? Your current circumstances, your job, your relationships, your health, your financial situation are all the materialized results of your past thinking patterns. Many people protest, "But I never wanted this life." Here's the crucial point. The law of attraction responds not only to your conscious desires, but also to your predominant unconscious thoughts. All those hours you spent worrying about debt, fearing illness, feeling lonely, those thoughts were creating too. Your worry, your fear, your anxiety. These are powerful creative forces shaping your reality, just as surely as your hopes and dreams. Neuroscientists explain this through the concept of neuroplasticity. Your brain changes throughout your entire life, based on your experiences and, crucially, based on your thoughts. When you repeatedly think something, you create neural pathways, connections between neurons that strengthen with repetition. The neuroscience principle is simple: neurons that fire together wire together. If you think, "I can't do this, I'm not good enough," life is hard every single day. Your brain reinforces those neural circuits. Eventually, these pathways become so strong they operate automatically, requiring no conscious effort. Negative thinking becomes your default mode. This is the neurological basis of habit. But here's the extraordinary news: the reverse is equally true. When you deliberately practice positive thoughts, you create new neural pathways. At first, it feels awkward and requires effort. But with repetition, these new circuits strengthen. Eventually, they become automatic. Positive thinking becomes your new default setting. Dr. Alvaro Pascual-León at Harvard Medical School conducted a fascinating study in 2007. He divided participants into two groups. One group physically practiced piano exercises. The other group only imagined practicing; they never touched an actual piano. After 1 week, brain scans revealed astonishing results. Both groups showed similar expansion in the motor cortex regions associated with finger movement. Mental practice alone changed the brain's physical structure. Another study found that people who merely imagined strength training increased their muscle strength by 13.5% without moving a muscle. This is the creative power of thought in action. Your brain cannot distinguish between vivid imagination and actual experience. When you vividly imagine something, your brain processes it as if it's really happening, triggering corresponding physiological responses and behavioral changes. So ask yourself, what do you think about most of the day? What neural circuits is your brain strengthening right now? Those thoughts are literally constructing your future reality, neuron by neuron, moment by moment. Thought alone is not enough. You need emotion. Thought is the seed, emotion is the water. Thought without emotion lacks power. Emotion without thought lacks direction. When they combine, real creation occurs. Why are emotions so crucial? Because emotions are the energy carrier of thought. Emotions amplify thought. The same thought, when charged with powerful emotion, broadcasts a vastly stronger frequency than the same thought held with indifference. Consider this. If you think, "I am healthy," while feeling deep fear, what frequency are you actually transmitting? Not health fear. The universe receives the emotional frequency, not just the words. Fear attracts more fear-inducing circumstances. Conversely, if you think, "I am healthy," while genuinely feeling gratitude and joy, you broadcast a powerful positive frequency. The universe responds by bringing more health, vitality, and well-being into your experience. Dr. David Hawkins, in his groundbreaking book, Power versus Force, measured the energetic frequency of different emotional states. He created a scale from 0 to 1,000, where higher numbers indicate higher frequencies. 700, 1,000 enlightenment, peace. 500, 600 love, joy, gratitude. These are the most powerful frequencies for attraction. 250, 400 neutrality, courage, acceptance, the positive creative zone. Below 200, we enter destructive frequencies. 175 is pride, 150 is anger, 100 is fear, 75 is grief, 50 is apathy, 30 is guilt, 20 is shame. Emotions in this range attract negative circumstances, not because the universe is punishing you, but because you're broadcasting frequencies that magnetize problems. From a neuroscience perspective, positive emotions trigger the release of dopamine, serotonin, and oxytocin neurotransmitters that activate your brain's reward circuits, enhance creativity, improve problem-solving, and strengthen your immune system. In this state, you literally make better decisions and take more effective actions. Barbara Fredrickson's Broaden and Build theory shows that positive emotions expand your cognitive scope. When you feel joy, you see more possibilities, generate more creative solutions, and notice more opportunities. You literally become capable of attracting more into your life. Negative emotions, on the other hand, trigger cortisol and other stress hormones that impair prefrontal cortex function. Your vision narrows. You fixate on threats. You become defensive. Opportunities pass right in front of you, but you can't see them. A 2005 HeartMath Institute study found that when participants generated feelings of gratitude, their heart rhythm coherence increased and immunoglobulin A levels rose. Emotions create measurable physiological changes. So what's the solution? Consciously choose your emotions. When visualizing what you want, feel as if you already have it. Feel the joy, the gratitude, the excitement, the satisfaction. Emotion is the rocket fuel that propels your thoughts into the universe with unstoppable momentum. Step 1, ask. The first step is to ask clearly and specifically. The universe needs to know exactly what you want. Vague desires produce vague results. Don't just wish to be happy or successful. Be specific. Instead of "I want to be happy," try "I want to live in a bright, comfortable apartment with ocean views." Instead of "I want success," try "I want to earn $120,000 annually, doing work I'm passionate about." Instead of "I want love," try "I want a relationship built on mutual respect, trust, and genuine affection." Neurologically, this is goal setting. Clear goals activate your prefrontal cortex, the brain region, responsible for planning, decision-making, and goal-directed behavior. The more specific your goal, the better your RAS can identify relevant information and opportunities. However, and this is critical, don't attach yourself to the how. Your job is only to clarify the what. Let the universe handle the how. If you limit yourself to only the methods you can currently imagine, you block the universe's infinite possibilities. The universe often delivers in ways you could never have anticipated. Step 2, believe. The second step is to believe you've already received it. This is the most challenging part. How can you believe in something you can't yet see? The key is emotion. Feel as if you already have what you want. If you desire a new home, imagine living there right now. Feel the security, the comfort, the pride. If you want a fulfilling career, imagine doing that work today. Feel the accomplishment, the satisfaction, the purpose. Remember, your brain doesn't distinguish between vivid imagination and reality. When you vividly imagine and emotionally experience your desire, your brain treats it as real. It creates corresponding neural circuits, triggers matching hormones, and initiates aligned behaviors. Psychologists call this the self-fulfilling prophecy. What you believe shapes your actions. Your actions create your results. People who believe they'll succeed take success-oriented actions. People who believe they'll fail take failure-oriented actions. Gratitude is essential here. Give thanks for what you desire as if you've already received it. Gratitude is the most powerful expression of belief. It tells the universe, "I already have this. Thank you." Step 3, receive. The third step is to prepare to receive. You must be ready emotionally and practically. Emotional readiness means believing you deserve what you're asking for. Many people unconsciously believe they're unworthy of good things. Hidden guilt, shame, or low self-worth creates resistance that blocks manifestation. Practical readiness means taking inspired action. The universe sends opportunities, but you must act on them. If you want a new job, you need to update your resume and submit applications. If you want to meet someone, you can't stay home every night. If you want abundance, you must be willing to recognize and seize opportunities when they appear. This is called inspired action that feels natural, exciting, and aligned, rather than forced or fear-driven. When you're in the right frequency, opportunities don't feel like hard work. They feel like synchronicity, like the universe conspiring to help you. There's a cognitive bias called confirmation bias. We selectively notice information that confirms our existing beliefs. Use this positively. When you believe in opportunities and abundance, your RAS finds them everywhere. Then you act on them, and manifestation accelerates. Remember the formula asked clearly. Believe completely. Receive actively. These 3 steps activate the law of attraction in your life. Understanding the law of attraction is one thing. Applying it is another. Now we'll explore 5 powerful tools that translate theory into practice: gratitude, visualization, affirmations, vision boards, and inspired action. Tool 1. The power of gratitude. Gratitude is the most potent accelerator of the law of attraction. Why? Because gratitude declares to the universe, I have already received. Gratitude is the frequency of abundance. Think about it. When you're grateful for something, it means that thing already exists in your life. And according to the law of attraction, the frequency of gratitude attracts more things to be grateful for. It's a self-reinforcing positive cycle. Conversely, complaining broadcasts the frequency of lack. I don't have enough. This isn't good enough. The universe hears that and sends more lack, more insufficiency, because that's precisely what you're asking for through your vibrational frequency. Rhonda Byrne says, gratitude is the bridge from poverty to abundance. If you're not grateful for what you have now, you won't be grateful when you receive more. Gratitude isn't just good. Manners. It's the key that unlocks the universe's storehouse. UCLA neuroscience research shows that feeling gratitude activates the anterior cingulate, cortex and medial prefrontal cortex brain regions involved in moral cognition, value, judgment, and reward processing. A 2015 Indiana University study had participants keep gratitude journals. 3 months later, brain scans revealed increased gray matter density in gratitude-related brain regions. Practicing gratitude physically changes your brain structure, and these changes persist over time. Gratitude also affects neurotransmitters. When you feel grateful, your brain releases dopamine and serotonin, the happiness chemicals. You genuinely feel better, become more motivated, and gain energy. In this state, you make better decisions and take more positive actions, creating an upward spiral. Dr. Robert Emmons at Harvard Medical School has studied gratitude for over a decade. His findings are remarkable. People who kept gratitude journals were 25% happier, exercised more, had fewer physical symptoms, and achieved their goals at significantly higher rates compared to control groups. Gratitude improves every area of life. How do you practice gratitude? It's beautifully simple. Find things to be grateful for every single day. Each morning when you wake up, before getting out of bed, identify 3 things you're grateful for. I'm grateful for my healthy body. I'm grateful for my loving family. I'm grateful for the opportunities today will bring. Start your day broadcasting the frequency of gratitude. Each evening before sleep, do the same. Recall 3 things from your day that you're thankful for. They can be tiny: a delicious cup of coffee, warm sunshine, a friend's smile. Size doesn't matter. Gratitude matters. Ending your day with gratitude programs your brain to sleep in that positive state and wake up carrying it forward. Now go one step further. Express gratitude for things you haven't yet received. This is the real power. Thank the universe as if your desires have already manifested. I'm grateful for doing work I love. I'm grateful for my abundant life. I'm grateful for perfect health. Use present tense as if it's already true. At first, this may feel dishonest. Keep going anyway. Your brain learns through repetition. Eventually, what felt fake becomes real. The neural pathways strengthen until gratitude becomes your default emotional state. Tool 2. Visualization techniques. The second tool is visualization, mentally seeing what you want as if it's already real. This is perhaps the most emphasized technique in The Secret. You vividly imagine having achieved your desire not as a distant hope, but as present moment experience. Why does visualization work? As we've established, your brain cannot distinguish vivid imagination from actual experience. When you visualize in detail, your brain processes it as reality. It builds neural circuits, releases hormones, and prepares your body, as if you're truly living that experience. A classic 1990s study at the University of Chicago divided basketball players into 3 groups for free throw practice. Group 1 physically practiced daily. Group 2 didn't practice at all. Group 3 practiced purely mentally. They never touched a basketball, only visualized, making perfect free throws. After 1 month, Group 1 physical practice improved by 24%. Group 2 no practice showed no improvement. Here's the stunning result. Group 3 mental practice only improved by 23%, nearly identical to physical practice. Olympic athletes know this secret. Virtually every elite competitor incorporates visualization into training. Michael Phelps mentally swam perfect races every single night before sleeping. He visualized hundreds, thousands of times. When race day arrived, his body remembered because his brain had already experienced it repeatedly. Neuroscience explains this through mirror neurons. When you observe or imagine an action, many of the same neurons activate, as when you physically perform that action. Mental practice creates similar neural patterns to physical practice. A 2004 Cleveland Clinic study showed that participants who only imagined strength training exercises actually increased muscle strength. MRI confirmed that motor cortex activation occurred and nerve signals to muscles strengthened without any physical movement. How do you visualize effectively? The key is vividness. Engage all 5 senses. If you're visualizing living in your dream home, don't just see it from outside. Be inside it. Feel the texture of the floor beneath your feet. See sunlight streaming through the windows. Feel the comfort of your new sofa. Smell fresh coffee brewing in your kitchen. Hear your favorite music playing in the living room. Make it utterly real. If you're visualizing your ideal job, see yourself at your desk. Imagine collaborating with colleagues in meetings. Feel the satisfaction of completing a major project. Experience the joy of receiving praise from your boss. Feel the contentment of checking your bank account on payday. The more detailed, the better. Most important, feel the emotions. How does it feel to be there? To have this, to be living this life? Joy, gratitude, pride, peace, love. Actually feel these emotions. Visualization without emotion is powerless. Emotion gives visualization life and magnetic power. Practice daily. 5 minutes when you wake up, 5 minutes before sleep. Just 10 minutes total. Find a quiet space, close your eyes, and vividly experience living your desired reality. Daily repetition embeds it deep into your subconscious mind. Jim Carrey's story perfectly illustrates this power. When he was an unknown, struggling actor, he wrote himself a check for $10 million. He dated it 5 years in the future and wrote, "For acting services, rendered in the memo line." He kept that check in his wallet and looked at it daily, visualizing himself as a highly paid actor. Exactly 5 years later, he received $10 million for his role in Dumb and Dumber. This is visualization's power. Your brain works to manifest whatever images you repeatedly and emotionally impress upon it. Tool 3. Positive affirmations. The third tool is affirmations, deliberately repeating positive statements to reprogram your subconscious mind. Words have power. The words you say to yourself have extraordinary power. Psychologists estimate we have about 60,000 thoughts per day. Approximately 80% are negative, and 95% are identical to yesterday's thoughts. Most people unconsciously repeat the same negative mental loops, day after day, year after year. Affirmations break this cycle. You intentionally repeat positive statements to create new neural pathways and override old negative programming. Neurologically, this is self-suggestion. Repeated phrases become embedded in your subconscious. Initially, conscious effort is required, but with repetition, the process becomes automatic. Eventually, these new thoughts become your beliefs, and beliefs drive behavior. French psychologist Émile Coué had patients repeat, "Every day, in every way, I am getting better and better." His patients experienced genuine health improvements, depression relief, and enhanced quality of life. This is the power of autosuggestion. Modern neuroscience confirms this. Repeated language affects not only language centers, but also the medial prefrontal cortex, which governs self-concept. How you define yourself determines how you behave. People who repeatedly tell themselves, "I can't do this," really can't because they never try. People who repeatedly affirm, "I can do this," actually succeed because they keep trying. This is the self-fulfilling prophecy in action. How do you create effective affirmations? Follow 3 principles. First, use present tense. Not "I will be healthy," but "I am healthy." Future tense keeps your desire perpetually in the future. Present tense tells your brain this is true right now. Second, use positive language. Not "I am not poor," but "I am abundant." Your brain struggles with negatives. If I say, "Don't think of a pink elephant," you immediately picture a pink elephant. Focus on what you want, not what you don't want. Third, be specific and emotional. Instead of "I am successful," Try I do work I love and earn $10,000 monthly, and I'm deeply grateful for this. Specificity and emotion exponentially increase effectiveness. Here are powerful examples. I have a vibrant, healthy body overflowing with energy, and I'm grateful for it. I am surrounded by loving people and enjoy warm, fulfilling relationships. I experience creativity and joy in my work and am abundantly rewarded. I possess the power to attract everything I desire. How do you use affirmations? The most effective method. Say them while looking in a mirror. Each morning, look yourself in the eyes and speak your affirmations with genuine feeling. At first, it feels awkward, even dishonest. Do it anyway. Persistence creates transformation. Louise Hay taught mirror work for decades. When you can look yourself in the mirror and say, I love you, real change begins. Another powerful technique. Record affirmations in your own voice and listen daily. Your own voice penetrates your subconscious most powerfully. Listen before sleep for maximum impact. The hypnagogic state just before sleep is when your subconscious is most receptive. Affirmations seem simple, yet they're remarkably powerful. Daily repetition rewires your brain to accept these statements as truth and begins manifesting corresponding reality. Tool 4. Vision boards. The fourth tool is the vision board, a visual representation of your goals and dreams. Creating a vision board is simple. Take a large board or poster and attach images representing what you want. Your dream home, car, travel destinations, ideal body, relationships, career, anything. Cut images from magazines, print from the internet, or draw them yourself. Why does this work? Visual images powerfully impact your brain. Over 80% of your brain's information processing is visual. Images bypass language centers and penetrate your subconscious much faster and deeper than words. When you view your vision board daily, your RAS marks those images as important. Your brain then begins detecting related opportunities, people, and information in everyday life. You become programmed to notice what supports your vision. John Assaraf has a famous story. He put a picture of his dream house on his vision board. 5 years later, while unpacking after moving, he found that old vision board. He was shocked. The house on his vision board was identical to the house. He now lived in same address, same everything. He had unconsciously attracted and found that exact house. When creating your vision board, remember emotion is critical. Don't just paste images mechanically. Every time you look at each image, feel as if you already have it. Feel joy, gratitude, excitement, satisfaction. Emotion energizes the images and amplifies their magnetic power. Place your vision board where you'll see it multiple times. Daily bedroom wall, above your desk, bathroom mirror. Visibility is key. Each time you see it, pause briefly. Step into those images mentally and emotionally. In the digital age, create a digital vision board as your phone wallpaper. Every time you unlock your phone, you see your goals. Desktop backgrounds work too. The more frequently you see it, the deeper it embeds in your subconscious. Vision boards are deceptively simple yet remarkably effective. They automate visualization, keeping your goals constantly before your eyes and mind. Tool 5. The importance of inspired action. Finally, we must address a crucial misunderstanding. Many people think the secret means just sitting and visualizing, waiting passively for manifestation. This is completely wrong. The secret doesn't advocate passive waiting. It teaches inspired action that flows naturally from alignment, not from desperation or force. What is inspired action? It's not action you force yourself to take. It's action you feel drawn to take. The universe sends signals, you recognize them and follow them. Example, you want a new job. You visualize it daily. One day you suddenly feel like updating your resume. That's inspiration, follow it. You randomly see a job posting that resonates. That's a signal, apply immediately. Someone invites you to a networking event. Normally you'd decline, but this time you feel drawn to go. That's inspired action, go. Inspiration arrives as intuition, as feeling, as subtle pull. It's not forced or heavy. It feels light, exciting, expectant. You want to do it, not because you should, but because something inside says yes. Opportunities come to those who act. The universe sends opportunities, but you must seize them. You can't meet people staying home alone. You can't get hired without applying. You can't succeed without trying. However, balance is essential. This isn't about frantic, desperate effort. Action driven by anxiety and fear broadcasts negative frequencies that's counterproductive. Act from trust and expectation. What I desire is already coming to me. I'm preparing to receive it. This mindset transforms how you act. You move forward confidently, not desperately. The secret teaches, let the universe handle the how, but keep moving forward. Surrender control over how things will unfold, but don't become passive. When inspiration strikes, follow it. When opportunities appear, grab them. Think, feel, and act. When these three work together, the law of attraction operates like magic. We've covered immense ground. Let's consolidate what you've learned. The law of attraction is absolute, like attracts like. Your thoughts are frequencies broadcasting into the universe, attracting matching experiences. Your brain's RS filters reality based on your focus. Neuroplasticity rewires your brain according to your repeated thoughts. Emotions amplify thought frequency. Positive emotions attract positive outcomes. Negative emotions attract negative ones. The three-step formula is ask with clarity and specificity. Believe with emotion and gratitude. Receive through openness and inspired action. Your 5 practical tools are: gratitude practice morning and evening for what you have and what's coming. Visualization engage all senses. Feel the emotions, practice daily. Affirmations present tense, positive, specific, repeated consistently. Vision boards, visual reminders seen frequently, felt emotionally. Inspired action follow intuition. Recognize signals, seize opportunities. These tools work synergistically. Create a morning routine combining gratitude, visualization, and affirmations. Keep your vision board visible and emotionally engage with it. Throughout your day, remain alert for inspired action opportunities. The crucial element is practice. Watching this video and thinking interesting information changes nothing. You must act. Start today. Start now. Choose even one tool to begin with. Keep a gratitude journal. Visualize for 5 minutes daily. Create one powerful affirmation. Make a simple vision board. Whatever resonates most, start there. Small beginnings create massive transformations. Remember this foundational truth: your thoughts create your reality. What you think about today determines what you experience tomorrow. You're not a passive victim of circumstances. You're the conscious creator of your life experience. The universe is abundant and ready to give you everything you desire. But you must align your frequency with what you want. You must think it, feel it, believe it, and act on it. This isn't wishful thinking or fantasy. This is science, neuroscience, psychology, quantum physics, all pointing to the same truth. Consciousness shapes reality. Your mind is the most powerful tool you possess. Every successful person throughout history, whether they called it the law of attraction, positive thinking, faith, or visualization, understood this principle and applied it. Now you understand it too. The only question remaining is, what will you do with this knowledge? Will you let it remain intellectual information, interesting but unused? Or will you commit to practicing these principles daily until they become second nature? Your life can change completely. Not someday, starting right now. The power is within you. It always has been. Now you know how to use it. Think deliberately, feel powerfully, act courageously. Your dream life is not just possible, it's inevitable when you align your thoughts, emotions, and actions with your desires. The secret is no longer secret. It's yours. Use it wisely. Use it consciously. Use it joyfully. Welcome to your new reality. Welcome to the life you were always meant to live. Thank you for joining this journey into the secret. Your transformation begins now.